How's it going, my good old friends of YouTube? Happy Saturday. It's your boy Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So listen up. We have to break down 5 oversold stocks in this video that I'm looking at heading into next week. We're going to break down the charts, my thoughts, entry, exit points, the whole 9 yards, guys. So hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe and get your free stocks for Moomoo. Open up your account using that link down below and deposit at least $100. Once you do that, you get 5 free stocks, and deposit at least $1,000, you get 10 more free stocks, and overall your uninvested cash, you guys see right here, for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, I'm telling you, this deal is a no-brainer. So use that link down below or go to stasurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. Take a sip of that coffee, guys. I know you're going to need that for this video, and let's get into it. So we are coming off of a very strong week for the stock market heading into this week, right? SPY hit an all-time high this past week. The Dow did. The NASDAQ did. I think the Russell did as well. Actually, no, maybe not the Russell. But either way, a bunch of indexes are hitting all-time highs. And even though we're seeing that, some stocks out there are still beaten down, some more than others. And we're going to talk about a couple of them here in this video. So the first one is not a stock, I guess. It's an ETF, a basket of stocks, but still, it's worth watching, and it's XLE. And full disclosure, guys, I'm long XLE. I bought more a couple of days ago. I added to my position on this dip, and I think we're going to have a very strong 2025. And honestly, I think over the next couple of years, energy stocks are going to do well. So I'm buying. I'm not going crazy. I think I'm keeping it like 5% of my portfolio, something like that, in that ballpark on XLE. So I'm not going, all in on this thing by any means, but I am adding it on this dip in my long-term account. And honestly, I'm looking at this in my trading account as well, as now we're down from around $98 a share back in the end of November, about a week ago, to now $90, $91 per share. We're down 7%. We're at the bottom of this channel. We're holding it pretty steady. You guys see we're holding this channel. So I think this will be a juicy buying opportunity, in my opinion. I could be wrong too, by the way. I have no idea what the future holds, but I'm making educated predictions here, guys, and I think XLE will do quite well, and I'm buying it up. And I've owned this for a couple of years at this point. It's not like a brand new position, but, now that Trump got elected, I think energy will do well, so I'm buying it up here on this dip. And it's one of those where it's looking good as an investment, in my opinion, and as a trade here on the charts. So that's number one, XLE, the energy select sector spider ETF. Stock number two, well, I guess the first one was an ETF. Either way, you guys get it. Nike, NKE, which, I mean, this thing has been beaten down for quite some time, pretty rocky. I mean, look, the company, last 2 times they reported earnings, 2 times ago the stock collapsed from 98, all the way down to about $74. That was a disaster back in July. You guys remember that. Actually, no, end of June. Either way, that was bad. Then last time they reported, the stock fell as well. But let's give Nike some credit. The stock rallied into the last report from $69 all the way to about, where do we go? 90. So then the numbers came out and we tanked, and we've pretty much been selling off ever since the last earnings report. And guess what? Earnings are coming up again on Nike, for Nike, here on the 19th of December. So in about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, Nike's reporting earnings. And guys, we're noticing a bit of an inverse head and shoulders here. The stock's obviously oversold, or it wouldn't be in this video. So we're noticing that inverse head and shoulders. You guys see it right here. We're actually starting to push over the moving averages. You guys are noticing, and we have a golden cross, right? So this looks like it could be gearing up for a reversal, maybe a bit of a rally even before earnings. And I'm not too confident on for Nike's earnings. I'm not thinking like, oh, they're gonna blow the earnings out of the water, guys. We got to get in the stock now before earnings. I'm a bit nervous for the earnings. I'll be honest. I'm not in the stock already, so I don't have a financial incentive in this one, I guess you can say, or a financial. I don't have any money to gain or lose right now. But judging off the last two earnings reports, I mean, stocks or the stock here, investors didn't like the last two earnings. We've sold off aggressively after both. So ideally with this one, if we can catch a move before the earnings, maybe it breaks out a bit to $85. That's where the money could be made. Then we'll see how earnings come out, how they look, how the stock reacts. And, we'll go from there. Or at least that's what I'm doing, guys. You do whatever you want. Do your own research, though. I'm not a financial advisor. So stock number 3 is BKR. Let me pull it up here. We have Baker Hughes. This stock is pretty good on the charts. I mean, it looks really good, actually. Probably the best one so far on the charts here. I mean, this thing's been uptrending all year. We hit $45 back about 2 weeks ago, and now we're at $41. So this is down a good 9%, almost in correction territory, and I'm looking at it like, okay, this is simply a continuation play, right? We're oversold. The uptrend still continuing, obviously. We're above the 180 SMA here on the 4-hour chart. We're holding it. So simple. Let's see if buyers come in. We're not getting them yet. We had a 3% red day on Friday, so keep that in mind. But if buyers do come in around $40, $41 a share, that'd be ideal. Maybe we'd get a nice rally there and a nice continuation play this week over the next couple of days. So that's simple enough. BKR. And the fourth stock on the list, guys, actually, wait, before we talk about it, make sure to join the email list. It's free, by the way, and it's linked down below. I'm sending you guys my top 3 stocks every Monday right to your email. All you guys have to do is put your first name and your email address using that link in the description box. Again, it's free, and boom, I get to send you guys my top 3 stocks every Monday. So stock number 4 is Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG. And this stock's been doing very well, kind of under the radar. It's a blue chip, not many people pay attention to it. It's boring legacy kind of business, if you will. But it's been doing pretty well since April. Off the lows, we are up from 152 to now 173. We're up around 13%. Not bad. When we hit 180 recently, we were up around 17%. And you guys got to realize, I mean, it's Procter & Gamble we're talking about here. That's very good for Procter & Gamble for, a 6, 7, 8 month span. On top of that, they're spinning off dividends. So people that own this stock, obviously, guys, are not in it for the growth necessarily, but more for the stability, for the income, and kind of for the defensive nature of the company, of the stock. I mean, they're pretty recession-proof, if you ask me. Procter & Gamble, it's pretty obvious. I mean, their products, you need them whether economy's good or bad. So, it's one of those companies. But looking at the chart, it's pretty oversold, not as bad as some other ones here, but on the dip here, we might be able to get a trading opportunity. I'm not looking at this one as a long-term investment, and I don't own it, by the way, full disclosure, as of now. I'm looking at it more as a trade. If we get in this window, which we're pretty much arriving to the window between 170 to 172, if buyers start to come in there, guys, that is where we might get a rebound. And like I said, it's Procter & Gamble. The stock doesn't move very quickly most of the time, so it might take a little bit to play out. But if you notice a bit of a sell-off, more of a sell-off here, maybe we get down to 170, consolidate a bit for a day or two, maybe we start to bounce. If you start noticing that over the coming days, watch out for the continuation play for another rally here on Procter & Gamble. And McDonald's MCD is stock number 5, the last one on the list. By the way, I appreciate you guys. If you stuck till the end of the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. McDonald's is one that you guys probably remember. We nailed this one, man. I bought the dip around 250, I think, maybe a little bit under that, 248. And I sold it as we were breaking out over 300. I think I sold it like 310, 305, something like that. I forget exactly. Then we sold off after earnings, right? Got down to 285. And now for the last month and a half, almost 2 months, McDonald's has been consolidating at about 290, 295. And now we're starting to break out of both moving averages on the 4-hour chart for the first time in a couple of weeks. You know, we're building day after day, making some nice gains here, starting to climb out of the hole. So I think McDonald's, guys, might be a breakout play here coming soon. You know, it got a bit oversold. Now we're consolidating for the last month and a half, 2 months. We're now starting to push towards $300, which is a big level of resistance. So, guys, if we're able to get out of there, simple, we might fill this gap to 315. 320, and who knows, maybe higher than that. So I just put my alert at $300. I'm looking to see what MCD does at that point this week. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to run the likes up on this video. And of course, do not forget to subscribe and get your free stocks from Moomoo. I'm telling you guys, this is the best deal right now by far. Use that link down below. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 free stocks. Fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more free stocks. And overall, your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, use that link down below. What are you waiting for? Or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo if I can talk today. And with that being said, cheers. Have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next video.